Man of the hour, the man of the day, the man of the century, Cecil Peoples!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank the museum for having this day for me. It is greatly appreciated. It made me very happy. When it was coming up to it, it was no problem. Yesterday and the day before, I started to get really nervous, But I'm happy to be here. I'm so happy we shattered. Oh, I'm sorry. But anyway, thank you guys for coming. I greatly appreciate it. First, I want to talk a little bit first. Most of you guys don't know I have a family. I want you to meet my sister. This is my sister Valerie. And my brother Wayne. Look at my nephew. Look at my nephew. They look just alike. So my sister Valerie, when my mother passed away, she took on the duties of trying to hold us together. And my sister been at her job 45 years. At Kaiser, 45? That's Kaiser Permanente on I have another brother. His name is Ron, as they call him Uncle Ron. He's not here. I don't think he's here today. He's probably busy. But anyway, it was the four of us. We grew up in Alabama. They came to California in '64. We drove. I've driven back and forth to California 6 times. We drove out in California in '64, and they stayed with my mother. I came back and stayed with my grandmother. So she was hell-bent on beating the black off of me. It didn't happen, but she tried. And then the other thing what she was going to do was put her foot on my neck and twist my tail.
Like your head here.
Yeah. Tail there. Oh yeah. So anyway, this is my family. And then I want to introduce you to all my children, as we say in Alabama. All my children. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna introduce the boys. My son Corey. When Corey was born, and the doctor pulled him out, and I looked at him, he was blue. And I was thinking, you don't look like a king. I don't know what I expected in there, but I thought he was going to be like, you know how royalty is? I thought there was going to be a glow over his head, or he was going to float in the air or something. He was just a baby crying and screaming and peed in the doctor's face. All right. My other son, stay up. Cecil Peoples. Brian. Hey guys, come up with me.
Yeah.
There we go. See, I didn't want to teach Corey and Mia because I didn't want to go through that hell again. So these two taught them. They took the path of teaching their little brother and their little sister. Okay, thank you guys.
All right.
Yeah, don't steal my thunder. They stealing my thunder.
1, 2,
Thank you. Okay. I know. And then I want to introduce you to my daughters. Okay, Mia.
the boys
just
tired.
yeah. Well, I want you to introduce you to my daughter Sarah. You ever get that check I sent you for child support?
No, not yet.
You ever got that check?
I'm waiting.
It's coming though.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like Lori, my daughter Lori here, she's getting married on Halloween. I want to tell you something really cool. This is her fiance Robert. He's an architect. And Robert called me one day and asked me could he meet me for lunch. And I was like, yeah, free lunch? Hell yeah. And we went to the Cheesecake Factory, my favorite restaurant in the whole wide world. And we go there and we sit down and I was like, please don't tell me you're going to break up the door. Please don't tell me that. Then he asked if my permission to marry Lori.
Right on.
That's still happening these days.
There you go. Got it.
You were here, please?
Okay. And I want to introduce my two granddaughters here. Where's the rest of them? Where's the rest of them?
What?
Where's Mackenzie? Where's Mackenzie?
Over there.
Oh,
Over there.
come on up. Mackenzie, come on up. Can he crowd surf?
Fly.
That's why I don't have money, Nat.
Okay, everybody lunch over here. Good, nice. Cecil. Okay, everybody over here first. Okay. Now everybody over here. Everybody look at me. There we go. Nice. So there. Okay, got it. Cecil, got it. Good job.
All right, good. Steve and I went to eat one day, and she came by, and she had to sit at a table by herself, me and Dad, and she came by, and she walked by me, and she was just like, hey, Grandpa. I was like, God damn, that is so cool, Grandpa. It don't get any better than that. Yeah, that was good. Guys, the story about me meeting Sensei, that was absolutely true. All the brothers in Pacoima said, go find this cat named Bill. All the brothers in Pacoima trained there, and they didn't know the address. They just said it's over by the May company. There was no GPS then. So I was sitting there watching Lori Thaxton one day, and my dad was taking a shower. And so we're sitting there, and they go, next up we're going to have a karate demonstration. So he came out with his first wife. And they started doing the demonstration. So at the end of the thing, the guy said, ladies and gentlemen, Bill Miyazaki. And they gave him the mic, and he said, they'll come down to see us. We're on Laurel Canyon Boulevard, across from the May Company. That's it. That's the place. That's the place. So I ran and got my dad. Dad, this. I know where it is. So he came out of the shower. We went there. As we were walking in the front door, he was walking in the back door. And I looked at him, and he came over to me and go, hey, what you want? that was the selling technique back then. And he's not like, hey man, how are you? No, hey, what do you want? And I said, I want to do karate. Well, you come back Friday. So I came back Friday, and the first lesson I took, I guess some people don't ever get this, but the first lesson I took, I knew what I wanted to do the rest of my life. Baseball became boring, and I was in love, and they were absolutely true. I used to dream in my sleep, punching and kicking about Showawaza, and I'm I'm in the hood and they jump me and I'm doing all walking in my sleep. Oh, then one time, my sister and I used to go, that's how I know, could I dance or what? My sister and I, we were like working it. And we were the only one that could do the Philly Cha-Cha in California. So I'm a black belt now. And I go to this dance, and my sister's inside, and this guy came up to me, and he goes, hey, when you going to hook me up with one of them women? And I was like, what are you talking about? He goes, you know what I'm talking about? Give me one of them women. And I go, I ain't got to get your own woman. I didn't know what you were talking about. So anyway, he shoved me, and I hit it. Pow! And then two guys ran out of the car. And so I know karate. So I'm beating this guy, hit this guy, and then one guy came behind and grabbed me. And I pushed him up against the wall of the nightclub, and then I bent over, he fell down. So I'm thinking, shoot, man. Bam! I hit him, and I hit him again, and I'm thinking, shit. Next thing I know, I looked, and a guy had a tire iron with a bumper jack in the car. And he came up, scar here, and a scar on my head. Pow, pow. And like in the movies, when you start to fall, and I put my hand down like this, and I got up, and I'm standing like this, blood is running down my face, and I'm standing like this, and the guy's standing like this with the bumper jack. And then, Sonny, remember Sonny? Sonny, they ran out of the nightclub, and the guys ran away, and my sister came out of the nightclub crying, and so we go to the hospital, and they put stitches in my head. So the next day I go to karate.
That's it. You yelled at me because I didn't know how to drive the stick.
Oh, yeah. So we go, the next day I come in, and then I got Band-Aids up here, a big hole in my head with all the hair gone up here. So I come in, and then they say, well, tell Sensei Stewart, tell Sensei. So I go in, and they tell Sensei about the fight. So he goes, what happened? So I got this look on my face like, don't you feel sorry for me? You know. And I'm sitting there, and I told him what happened, and I got the biggest ass chewing in the history of ass chewing. I thought I was going to say, oh, son, you know, please don't worry about it, brother. You know, you beat up 3 of them, don't worry. I got an ass chewing. What the hell were you thinking? You hit one guy in the face. How come you didn't hit him one time and stand up? And then I was just, oh my God. You know, so anyway, I learned from that.
The hard way.
I only got like 19 pages of this on my cell phone. Guys, while I'm doing this, I want you to Greg come out, please. Just so you know, when you guys hear me saying I'm going to Escondido for a fight, this is Greg Sharp. He's the promoter here in California and in one of them foreign countries, Idaho. One of the places that don't let black people go.
Well, I gotta be honest with you. Cecil called me up yesterday and said, Greg, I need you to do me a favor. And I said, what's that? He goes, I'm bringing back all my old students that owe me dues and all the times that they didn't pay. And then I looked around the crowd here today and I said, I'm not collecting anything. It's an honor to know Cecil. He's helped me out quite a bit over the last 5 years. He's a tremendous, tremendous friend. I appreciate you. Thank you.
The show is called Explode. It's in Escondido at the, I don't know why I can't remember the name of that casino. Valley View Casino on that property. So he's having another fight the 16th of May, and we're going to be hooking it up. All right. Anyway, great shot.
Thank you.
Great. Came all the way from Escondido. Oh, come here, Sarah. I want you guys to meet my other daughter. Where's Dan?
You have to go back there. Dad, can we all take Carolina say goodbye to you?
After we all going to take pictures.
No, I'm saying like your dog.
Oh, yes. I'll tell you a quick story about Sarah. Wait a minute. Quick story about Sarah. Sarah graduated from Granada Hills High School, where John Elway went, and she had a 4.5 grade average. She wanted to get into UCLA. They wouldn't let her come for whatever reason. I think because she's black. So Sarah goes to UCSB. 26 units. Wow. 26 units. And worked full time. She had to get permission from the dean. Worked full time. Graduated in 3 years.
Wow.
And got there, went to law school, graduated in a year. Passed the bar the first time.
So this isn't really about me, this is about Sensei. And I'll tell you guys this. My mom is here, and my dad, but my other dad, I have two. Sensei, I'm a little Jewish princess from the Valley. I was training with Bill Parent and testing for my black belt. I met Sensei, and he said, you should come to my school and train. And I thought, yeah, why not? Sounds like fun, sounds like a challenge. I'm always up for a good workout. First night that I got to Sensei school, I got thrown in the back room of Skiwi, got my ass kicked, and the whole turning off the lights in the middle of sparring, and you land on the floor, and whoever's on top, and I'm like, what is going on here? Bill Parents do you sorry, not to pick on Bill, but you barely would make contact, and all of a sudden I'm like getting torn across the ground and thrown into walls, and I went home to my mom, and she said, how was that? How was it? And I said, that was amazing. I'm going back. I'm never going to Sensei, he took me under his wing, and, through high school, everybody has their trials and tribulations, but Sensei really became my dad. He took me under his wing. He took care of me. He was on my tail about school like nobody's business. And, if my grade average dropped below 4.3, he would be, what do you mean you got an A minus? And just there's so few people in your life that really touch your life and follow you forever. I run a 150-person company now, and some of the things that Sensei taught me, some of the things that he used to say, I use every day with people. So it doesn't just touch me, but he's impacted everybody around me, my children, everybody who touches me. He's just the most incredible person and, non-blood relative that I think I've ever had in my life. And I just am so fortunate to know him and to be able to call him my dad. So thanks for sharing.